Hey everyone, thank you so much for sticking back with me for the second part of the video. Now, before we go ahead, there is one thing that's very important I want to share with you all is that once you sign up with Zoho, whether it's a paid account, whether it's a trial account, you need to make sure that you go ahead into your email address that is registered with the Zoho app as an admin, and make sure to click on the confirm account link. I've already clicked on the account confirmation link, and I was taken to a page over here which says registered email confirmation. Now, with that being said, that means that your app's access is now delimited, and you can access the app as in like the full version, or let's say you can utilize the full functionalities of the application. With that being said, we are going to go ahead and go ahead and reconfigure a couple of more details inside the Zoho application for the Humanity connector. So as we are already there in the app section, manage apps, and we are modifying our customized application, that's Humanity scheduling tool. uh, we are going to go ahead, and we don't need the certificate, right? The requirements that we have right now are here. We just need to put in the name and the description of the tool, or our Humanity scheduling application, should I say. ACS URL, we have the ACS URL from the SAML page. We have the single sign-on URL, that's simple as the ACS URL. Single logout URL, we have the URI or SP identity ID, that's humanity.com/app. Uh, you can also put in your subdomain with it. That could be brucetest.humanity.com/app or mytest.humanity.com/app. But this actually works. Along with that, no further modification is required. Now, moving to the IDP details, we've already added up the SAML2 address. We've already added up the accounts.zoho.com/logout, the account.zoho.saml2 IDP. We know how to configure the X509 certificate. Now, last but not least, this is the very important part. Previously, this user, the Zoho app testing at gmail.com, was set up into all users, but was not actually mapped up to the Humanity connector application that we are configuring right now. So we need to make sure that this user is configured and mapped with this application. If not, your access to your Humanity connector would be very, very limited. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just log myself out for a couple of seconds, then log back in, and then we will probably be able to go ahead and log into the Humanity application. So I'm closing out all the pages on this browser, and signing out from this side, my vault, and also signing out from my Zoho account. Well, what do you know? It was already signed out. Right, I'm not going to use my official email here by any means. ZohoAppTesting@gmail.com, and it's going to be my password. Signing in. Yes, I would like to get this authorized. Yeah, this is a good note for you all that Zoho, once you are logged out and logged back in for the first time, it does require you to go ahead and make sure that your um, configurations as per your setup are correct, and your authentications need to be configured. So yeah, I'll go ahead and request for an SMS call, and let's wait. Okay, people, it just took me 5 seconds, and my code for my Zoho app has been delivered to me via SMS to 231374231374, and well, two-factor authentication for Zoho is working perfectly fine. Okay, now continuing back to Zoho Home, that's going to log me back into the home page. Now, if you notice, the interface right now has changed a bit. Uh, this is yes, a good modification from the Zoho side. You can always go ahead and configure all the apps, but now we have this kind of small widget, and it takes you directly to your requested apps. So I mean, there's the one that we require, that's the Zoho Vault. So I'm going to click on Vault, and it is going to ask me to put in my password, or should I say my passphrase. So that is Bruce Humanity 2016. And it is going to take me to Zoho Vault. Well, there we go. We are inside the Zoho Vault, and from the top menu bar, right next to Dashboard, Secrets, and Apps, we have the Humanity Scheduling app. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and test it out whether my test login user is able to access the app or not. Before I go ahead and attempt a login, just a small reminder. Usually what happens is that whenever we come across with admins from different companies who are trying to set up their SSO, usually 80 to 95, or let's say, well, in some cases there have been like 90 plus chances where these admins do not have access to the actual Humanity account. So we need to make sure that the account has access to Humanity, and the email has a profile associated in Humanity. The username and password should be exactly the same. Again, email has to be configured inside Humanity with a valid user, a valid and an active user. The password and the email has to be the same by all means. And now, with that being said, let's go ahead and let's log in through the Zoho Vault to our Humanity account. That's brucetest.humanity.com. That's my domain. IDP initiate has configured it correctly. The dashboard is there, and well, what do you know? My account has successfully logged in using the Zoho test profile. So here's one very important thing to note before we go ahead and stop this video. Um, the moment I sign out from the Humanity app, you will notice I'm redirected to this page, and automatically this page gets this tab starts processing automatically. So if I click on it, my account from Zoho automatically gets logged out as well. So this is a very good application behavior from any SSO I've seen till by far right now. Uh, I'm sure a lot of other SSO are also using the same, but this is actually a very efficient way to make sure that the account is secure and signed out on both platforms wherever the user may be. With that being said, I believe this is what we had to discuss. This is what I had to uh, update you all about the Zoho SSO. If you need any further assistance, if you've got any questions, any feedback about the video, any questions regarding the Zoho SSO, please feel free to reach me back. You have my email, you have my Slack, and I'm always available for you all. And have a great day ahead. Goodbye.